Hi Taurus, it's Jess with your June 2020 reading. Of course, this can be timeless, so if you're coming at this reading from a different place in time and space, I am hopeful and I'm setting the intention that this will also resonate with you from then. So with that being said, let's go ahead and tap into your energies for this month. All right. So the way that I want to start this out, Taurus, is I have this One Year Wiser book, and I'm just reading the quote to everyone from the first of the month. Actually, there's two of them. So it's "One sees clearly only with the heart. Anything essential is invisible to the eyes" by Anton de Saint-Exupéry. And the second quote is, "When we complain because rose bushes have thorns," or I'm sorry, "we can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorn bushes have roses," by Abraham Lincoln. So maybe there is something to do with your perspective here with the Mercury card coming through. I'm seeing that maybe you guys are feeling quite protective over a group of friends. I do see that you are in kind of mothering energy here. And you could be nurturing someone who is going through a bit of a tough time and you don't quite know how to handle it, and you're racking your brain to figure out how you can give to this person. But I'm seeing you in a giving space this month, Taurus. You're really holding it down for people. The attribute: nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy, and giving birth to life. And shadow attribute: smothering or abandoning children, instilling guilt in children for becoming independent. It's interesting because I am getting some kind of form of independence. Like, I think some of you guys might be moving out of your house, maybe to move in with a group of friends, or something like that. Because the Six of Swords does talk about moving on to a better day. But I'm just getting the energy of like Hasta, which is the mother. And it's like being very skillful. Like, you're very skillful at taking care of your space. And you're like really making people feel comfortable this month. But there is something that I feel like you could be enabling someone here in your friend group because you're trying to take care of them and you're trying to nurture them. Or maybe you feel like someone's doing this to you. Take what resonates. But it's something that you're really starting to think about, because I see that you're in this very mercurial space where you are possibly, you're trying to leave this energy. You're trying to be a little bit more independent and move out on your own. Something's just not really working for you, and something needs to come to an end. So whether this is for you or for someone else, I just see some kind of like maybe codependent relationship where it's been working for a while, but you're starting to get a little antsy. You want some kind of independence here to move out on your own. Yeah. So honestly, with the highest vibrational outcome being the Six of Pentacles, this is giving from a place of superiority, and I'm seeing that to you, like you becoming the giver here. So the way that this is going to show up in your life is with the Seven of Cups. Some of you guys are dealing with someone who has an addiction. Some of you guys, like, this is a codependent relationship that is really kind of rearing its ugly head. And you could have like a parent-child relationship with someone in your living space, somebody in your friend group, in your peer group, and you need this to come to an end for your own sanity. It's really starting to weigh on you this month, Taurus. Yeah. And some of you are actual mothers that have a lot going on, and it's a functioning dysfunction, and you need some kind of closure with the World card here, some kind of structure, because I just feel like you have a lot of irons in the fire with the Seven of Cups, like how that's showing up. I feel like it's almost scrambling your brain. You don't know what to do. You're coming from such a loving place, but you just don't really know what to do here. and you're feeling very giving, but you just feel like you're not seeing the results that you want, you know? And you know that this can't go on like it has been going on. So the other people involved, it's the Nine of Pentacles. Someone who's maybe a little bit selfish, someone who's taking advantage of the situation in some way, who's not seeing the sacrifices that you're making. I feel like you're being taken advantage of. Like your good nature is being taken advantage of, where you just keep giving and giving and giving, and you're like taking care of everything. You're taking care of the space. Maybe you're doing all the laundry, you're doing all the cooking. People aren't cleaning up after themselves, or something like that. Like, where you're taking on a lot, and it's just not working for you, and you just need a vacation. Honestly, like you need a vacation, you need some time away, even if it's just mentally, you know? And interesting that the obstacle is the Knight of Cups. I might need to clarify that. But yeah, I'm just seeing that this is not a traditional family situation. This is what I want to say. So either this involves family members and it's not like a traditional family situation in some kind of way, because we are in I'm shooting this, you know, June 2020. We're dealing with the global health crisis still, and our families are not in their traditional routines. And so some people are having to step up, and I feel like you're definitely stepping up, but you're just feeling used, taken advantage of, and not seen for what it is that you're doing. With the Nine of Pentacles. You feel like somebody's not pulling their weight. Somebody's not doing their part. And they're not even like thankful for what it is that you're doing for them. They're being very selfish. And this person you feel like is almost compromising their relationship with you for their own greed or selfishness to live the good life. And here you are doing all the work. Now the highest vibrational outcome is to lead into the Queen of Cups energy. And I'm still seeing you giving. It's just maybe you're deciding who gets what. And it's not based on anything in particular. It's like you give everybody only what they need. Each according to his own need is what I just heard, because she has her eyes closed and she's like giving him money, you know, that he needs for school, and she's giving her the food that she needs to eat. And I'm just seeing like being really balanced and not letting these people pull on your heartstrings. Oh my gosh, her eyes are closed in both of these pictures. It's like you feel like people aren't seeing you, and I feel like if you need to stand up for yourself, then just do it and don't like pay attention to any like fit throwing or outbursts. Are her eyes closed? Okay, no. Yeah, there's definitely mother energy written all over this. And like there's just themes of like mother becoming independent. Let me just clarify some things here. What is the Knight of Cups here for? These both just came out, so the obstacle is that you feel like you don't have any free time and you keep looking to the future for this magical day when you're going to have the time to do the things that you want to do, and that possibly someone's going to say thank you or like appreciate you in some way. But you're also running yourself ragged, and that's what I feel like the sharp represents in this is like you have needs that you need to take care of. And I feel like you keep telling yourself, well, whenever the work is done, whenever the night, you know, whenever like you're strategizing and you're making all these plans for the future, but the danger is that, you know, things kind of need to happen now. Like, let me clarify. Some of you guys are really, like, you're moving out. You're moving away from this situation. Yeah, like, for sure. Using your intuition, like, taking care of yourself with the Queen of Cups here. Giving birth to something new. Some of you guys, you are a mother, you know, or something. Somebody needs to go back to work, I feel like. I just feel like your routine is out of whack. And you're making a lot of sacrifices. You're ready to get the ball kind of rolling back to a more normal pace. And some of you guys want like a new beginning in the material world. Like there's something like moving or changing jobs or being alone. Like maybe some of you guys want your own place. But you feel a responsibility to certain people, to like your family, your siblings, your friends, something like that. It's going to be different depending on who you are and what your living situation is. I feel like maybe some of you guys have children and you feel like you need to get them out of a certain kind of environment. And if you are like their mother, that's kind of like your right as a mother, you know. But this is clearly talking about just a new beginning in the physical realm. Like I said, move, some kind of tangible physical moving, creating order out of chaos. I feel like there's something going on with routines here. You need a routine. And you need everybody to help out, for sure. So that you can have you time to relax and nurture your creative ideas. I just feel like you guys need some time to yourself. And so you need people to you need to offload, you need to delegate. Because the Fool, the Uranus card, that's society, and everybody plays their role in society. And I'm feeling like that's a big part of what's happening for you this month, Taurus, where you're just doing so much for other people. I feel like it's contributing to your anxiety, your nervous system, your adrenals might be, you know, shot in some way. And it's like you're trying to move on from it, but you feel like you're just taking these bad patterns with you and you want to end this cycle. And again, there's some kind of addiction or codependency involved in this relationship dynamic. Maybe you feel like you're the only one that can do it, and so you're taking on too much yourself. And again, that's like it's a matter of perspective kind of a thing. Let me just see. It was Page of Swords. Yeah, so this person could be a child with the Nine of Pentacles. Like this person's very indulgent and, you know, maybe they're a little lippy and they put up a fight whenever you try to stand up for yourself or your values, and the obstacle is just them being even appreciative of what it is that you're doing. So, I'm sorry, guys. That sounds really, really tough. But you need to take care of yourself for sure. It's coming through. Like that's the thing is like it can't keep going on like this because you're hitting a wall, you're hitting a breaking point there, Taurus. So if that did resonate, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you guys back around here again.